So McKinney just called me. He told me that the GT3RS came back from the impound yard. So look at that. Are you in the FIFA game?
Of course it's here.
Are you kidding me?
I've done work for the president, Donald Trump.
This is the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Look at the turbo on this thing.
For life, I'll do it.
But we've had some issues on the job site. Yesterday, they nearly had a fight.
I'm happy to be in GTA.
So we're back at the job site today, going to give you a quick update. Still looks like a mess, to be fair. It's meant to be getting better and faster, but we've had some issues on the job site. Yesterday, they nearly had a fight on the job site. It was so funny. It was like two guys going at each other. One guy's doing a better job than the other, and they're blaming each other for all the defects. Like I said, the floor is going to be done last. The ceiling is going in. So the grills for the AC were not right. So they're cutting them and they're fixing them so they can all be level. Once that's done, roof's going to be done straight away. Roof has got a lot of scaffold out here already. So they're just waiting for the AC grills. Once the AC grill is done, they'll be able to put the gypsum up. Tiles have already been done. So basically that's a mock-up room of how the offices are going to look like for the staff. I told them I really need the job site cleaned ASAP. Today at 11 o'clock, we have a meeting with the municipality just to get an agreement on how we're going to remove the wall and what we're going to be putting exactly. Once they demolish the front, glass will go in. After the glass is in, we do the floor. So there you go, lights are on, office is done. We're going to do the same for upstairs now. So the staircase is done. They'll finish the gypsum board on the ceiling. Then we start with the cladding on the walls, and the glass has already been paid for. We are really on, not final stages, but let's say we're 75% in, but 25% to go. So it's looking really good right now. This is one of the offices for the salespeople. So on this side of the showroom is going to be the luxury car gallery. So where we're going to be selling cars from. So we've got two of those here. We have two of them right there, back to back. So they're for sales staff. Someone wants to buy a car, wants to do their deal, they sit down in there, paperwork, everything gets done there. Upstairs, we've got our YouTube room. Then we've got accountants, then we've got the admins and HR. Then down here is the waiting area, coffee bar, coffee lounge, all that kind of stuff. You've got your bathrooms for your staff there. You've got your staircase going up. You've got a Formula One car going there on the wall there. And as you can see, if you look closely, we've curved the ceiling to give it that curved effect to match the exterior with the dip inside. We've got LED going up on this side over the staircase. With three, I'll pop up some renders on the screen so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. We've just left the floor till last because if we break the front, it's going to damage the floor. So we've left the original floor in for now. Once that's been removed and glass goes in, we do the floor. All the items that come here is done. This is where the car enters from and exits from. There'll be a nice shutter. They've also already started with the ceiling. We've hidden down lights. Track lights already there. We're just waiting literally for the AC grills. Once the AC grills are done, ceiling goes there, rubbish moved out. Once we do the new floor, we start installing the kitchen bar and all that kind of TV waiting area.
I just been keeping my poise, made by the million, but still unemployed. They text me about green, but not on Android. She not my shorty, she feeling it.
What's up, bro? Good
How's
to
it
see you.
been?
Man, everything's been amazing. Yeah, this is my lady right
Hello,
here.
how you doing?
Nice to see
Ahmed,
you.
nice to meet you. How you doing? What's going on?
So for people who don't know you, what do you do?
Man, I'm an artist. I got famous for painting cars. I've done work for the president, Donald Trump, on live TV, on stage with him. It was crazy.
A well-known local artist with a beautiful painting, Artlanta.
Even done one of our cars. I remember he did the Cullinan and the Ferrari. We didn't post the
Cullinan,
Ferrari so we don't get
Ferrari,
banned. But we did the Cullinan.
And we did a Urus too, the blue Urus.
Yeah, Blue Urus, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something soon. We have to do something. Q2, I have the W1.
Wow.
The end of the year Tourbillon, the new
Yeah.
Bugatti. But I want to do the W1. It's full carbon exposed.
Yeah.
And it's got fuchsia already on it. I think that'll look sick with paint
That'd
on it.
be
Because the whole car is just carbon.
Carbon, yeah.
And you just throw your paint on it, it'll look sick.
That'd be great. That would
We'll
go
shut it down.
viral.
What do you guys think? We should do it or what?
Yo, let's make it happen. That's gonna be a one of one.
How many cars do you reckon you've done in your whole time?
And over 200, bro.
No way.
Yeah.
What's your favorite piece of art you've done?
I think the Donald Trump one.
Yeah, the Donald Trump.
What did you do for the Donald Trump one?
I did a portrait of him. You know that famous picture of him when he put his hand
yeah,
up?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did that.
Put it in auction, no?
Well, yeah, people want to buy it, but I'm still holding on. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Signed by him, yeah?
Yeah, signed by him. He signed it
Yeah,
on
it's a good,
stage.
I wouldn't sell that, man, to be
Yeah.
fair. That in 20, 30, 40, 50 years,
I know.
big bucks. And I seen something else with the LV.
Oh yeah, LV. Yeah. We got some on the works for Art Bowser's.
Is there any like supercars or hypercars that you want to do like in the future?
I mean, yeah, I want to do a Bugatti. I haven't done one yet. Yeah.
Sure done mama, man. Yeah, they turbo on.
Be the first to make the turbo.
Yeah, that'd be.
Not viral, super viral.
I left it in the corner. Look, I got a new safe though. We should hit the new safe.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, let's do the new safe.
Yeah, and that's the old safe there. So when he painted the car,
Legendary.
he also painted the safe. So I painted his safe down to Ryan. So Ryan's using this safe.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's
It's
safe.
a bigger one.
We got a bigger safe.
They got a bigger one.
Yeah, we leveled up.
Leveled up.
We're gonna put more stuff in the safe.
Yeah, that thing is crazy. The safe is probably worth $1 million right now. Just the safe, not what's in the safe.
I'll accept that. You can take it for 100K.
No, not for sale, not for sale, it's not for sale.
What's
Yeah.
the longest it's ever taken you to do a car?
I mean, it only takes me like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's smashed
Really?
it out.
Yeah,
smashed it out.
it's quick.
No way.
Yeah, it's
So the
pretty
next showroom, my office is 6 meters in height.
quick. Okay.
So my showroom all the way
Oh.
up. So I've got a lot of artwork already, and then maybe if you're here next time, we'll put something
Yeah,
up,
let's do
put
something.
on the wall.
Yeah, bro.
Ahmed, where are we now?
Guys, he's asked for an update on the Mazda RX3. We're here right now. We're at Kansan Motorsport. So he's done a collab with one of my friends back from home, MSM Motorsports, who are working on my Mazda RX3. And this guy specializes in Japanese cars. You know, obviously you got the NSX here. In Australia, they're called Hondas. Everywhere else, they're called Acuras. So as we enter, they have heaps of Japanese cars. You know, you've got Toyota Supra. They do a lot of modifications here. Bigger turbos, dyno, they have everything in here. We've got the GDRs, got another GDR here, 350Z, some old school cars. This is the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Look at this beauty. So no more cutting corners, no more doing anything shonky. I actually got everything right this time. I paid extra. I said, just get it done. I want it done. We redid all the gold plating again. We got a brand new engine in. So we got a 13B engine from Pack Performance in Sydney.
Like
Brand
a small
new.
engine for the power it has.
That's what it is. It's a very small engine.
Basically, I asked them, so the engine is new, but all the accessories, they refurbished the old ones.
Yeah, they're my old ones. Yeah, they're my old ones. I refurbished them. I re-gold plated them. That's my old turbo, which was still new anyway. A gentleman reached out to us. He does all these exhaust shields. The guy's from Works Motorsports. I think he's a German guy. He came out. I said, you know what? You can just do it on my car. He's like, I won't charge him. Like, okay, then do it, no problem. And like he's just said, he's just done it on his car as well, on his personal car and many customers' cars. And it looks good. And he does them in different colors. He can do it in red, pink, blues, whatever color you want. And that was an option on my McLaren W1, and they wanted like, I think 30 or 40K to have it in gold. But the theme that I went with my car, I just left it silver. Give you an update on the car. We've done the rims again, we replated them. We've done the full paint job on the car. It does have PPF though, although it just needs a nice wash. It's been in the dust for a while. That's the rotor symbol, that's the engine, the rotor. So do you know what a 13B is? Or a rotary engine? No. They used to use them for airplanes, I think they still do. We repainted underneath the underbody of the car, and all the bolts got zinc plated and all that kind of stuff, correct?
Yeah.
What do you do exactly to it?
We replaced what we can and we rezinced what we could, and everything else has been sandblasted, powder coated, put back together so it's all fresh underneath.
Okay, beautiful. Now these are Aussie builds. Let me show you some Aussie builds. This is a clean GDR, ready to go.
How much are they worth?
This is about 750,000 dirham for something like this.
300,000.
Yeah, 300 Aussie. But this is probably a 8-second car, maybe just under 9-second car.
What's their cost?
But look how clean it is. Like, look at the engine bay. Look, everything has been like restored. Every nut and bolt been restored. And this one looks a bit stock, to be fair. Come look at this one. This is the Supra. I took it to Yas drag night. Look at this. Look at the turbo on this thing. So these are the cars that they build in Australia, Ryan. Completely different to the cars I've seen here. They go.
So you mean they build the engines different than how they do it here?
Just the way they clean up the engine bay and they restore it properly and they remove all the extra accessories that's not needed. They save weight on the car. But like, this thing's a beast. You got the roll cage, everything, yeah. This is all done in Australia. Motorsports. This is the interior of the Skyline for the GDR. Look at that.
Make as motorsports?
Yeah, Mix Motorsports. Well, MSM has got some other nice clean builds here. Look at this CRX. Man, this brings back memories. Look at this. Ryan, check this out. Do you remember this car? CRX? Nice. Sick, man.
Like JDM cars?
Of course, man. Obviously, I got spoiled now with all the Euro cars and stuff like that, but you still need one in your collection. You're gonna still.
Would you do a project car? Maybe.
Yeah, well, when he gets back up here, we're gonna start one. We just don't know what car we're gonna do it on. Maybe take a GDR. This is still a little bit stock. See the difference, Ryan? Compare this to the other GTR engine bay, completely different.
But here they leave this, the extra the water.
Yeah, but they do everything. It's a race car, bro. So in general, he did tell me though, like, if anyone wants to tune their cars in Dubai and you've got like a Jap car or something, MSM is one of the best, to be fair. And he's got his dyno here. He comes out, he tunes them for everyone and then flies back to Australia. I'm gonna upset some of the boys in Australia, but he's the one that's been supporting me, so I gotta support him back. What's the next stage? And when's the engine going in?
So we've got to just remove the accessories. We just mocked everything to make sure everything fits on well.
Okay.
Mount the clutch, gearbox, and put it into the car.
How long do you reckon?
I
Timeline.
think we'll have mechanically everything put in by end of the week.
There you go, guys. He's wanted an update. That's done. Next week we'll come again. Engine should be in. 1 week later, all the electrical should be done. So in 2 weeks' time, it should be able to be started, and we can hear the sound, and then get it tuned, ready for roll racing in about 3-4 weeks' time. How you doing, brother? What's going on, man? Ahmed, nice to meet you, man. How you doing, man? Everyone's there. Going crazy that you're coming in today, man. What's your favorite brand in cars? Ferrari, Lambo, McLaren? What would you say is your favorite? Lambo. Lambo, yeah.
Did you car do you pick?
Yours. That's the best car for a daily, man. 4 people, 5 people, fits everything. You go and come.
2 seaters in the UK logo.
Yeah.
GT3RS.
You got one as well?
Sold it.
Hard to drive, man.
So it's always wet.
Yeah, it's always raining in the UK.
See when it bumps and then.
You need an SUV. To be fair, I drive an SUV. I have all these, I just drive an SUV. It's easier.
You watch football in Australia or no?
We call it soccer in Australia.
Yeah.
You guys call it football.
What's like the biggest team in Australia?
I think we have a team, bros.
Really?
The Skippies or something.
You don't have
rules or something. I swear to God, I don't know.
Ahmed, how many juggles of a football for him to get a free car? You can't.
Free car for life, I'll do it.
Give him the car, not as a rental, he might do it.
What, yeah?
As a gift. But you come out of your pay.
But you know, we'll do nothing. Again, yeah.
He played for Chelsea. How long have you been with them for?
It's my 3rd year, I think.
3rd year. Before them?
Man
City. I'm not big on football because I'm in Australia. We watch the Aussie football, the hand.
Yeah.
So they're getting the fist in or the tackle on so that West Coast.
So that's where we're crazy over that stuff. Yesterday was the grand final, and Broncos won Brisbane.
How long you live there?
I've been here 8 years, man. So like, and I'm too busy at work. By the time I get home, these guys tell me, let's go watch the football. I'm like, bro, I'm sleeping. The World Cup I'll watch, Euro Cup sometimes, but it's been a while since I've got back into it.
Business this year is crazy. Especially in high season.
How old are you now?
It's just high season now.
We're starting.
Yeah, just started 33 now.
23, young, bro. Young. And you been playing all your life football?
Yeah, it's just always.
You got brothers?
No.
You're the only one, yeah?
3 sisters.
Your parents been proud, man. They also. Whenever you... And that's super loud, bro. It's too loud. I had the same on the Revolta, then I took the cats back on, and just put the cat back because it's too loud, bro. It's too loud. Way too loud. So which car? Oh, we're checking with Aiden if the Cullinan's available. If the Cullinan's available, he'll take the Cully. It's available with a driver, yeah? Done. Are you in the FIFA game?
Of course, it's
Are you kidding me?
yeah, bro.
Bro, he's
What's
now
your rating
the
on
most
FIFA?
famous in the Premier League.
He's 8, they gave him 87 on FIFA. He should be like a 90, bro. I swear he should be a 90.
Oh, the overall rating, yeah, 80. So that's when you pick your top 3 players and that, and you play the teams, yeah. That's sick, bro. I mean, you're seeing yourself in a video game, bro. Crazy, man.
Do they give you like a special DVD where you get like a special player, like 99 rated?
They used to, but they don't do that anymore.
They don't do it anymore. Damn, do they give you like they give you points at least?
Yeah, they give you some stuff, but just the 99 card's a bit complicated.
I'm happy to be in GTA. What color hero?
Matte khaki.
Oh, wow. Nice. What rims? Gold or black?
Yeah, black.
Gloss or matte? I'm a gloss guy. Always. But these ones, I'm changing this to Novatec. Come in, bonnet come in and rims, and obviously the SPI I keep them matte, but everything else gloss. I got gloss always. They're taking the Cullinan with a driver. Probably better so he doesn't get any fines anyway. He's got a lot of training to do. So he wants to just get dropped off at the cams, in and out and all that kind of stuff. So it works out better for him. Enjoy, man. Enjoy the vibe, man. Wow, crazy, man. See, I'm not a massive fan in football. My guys are all going crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he knows much about football, but it's Australia's football's not a big thing.
I don't know how we don't know Palmer first.
I'm obviously heaps grateful. All these people come to us, you know, like from where I started to where I am today. And super humble guy. I really enjoyed his company. We chilled for like half an hour. I showed him some cars. He's got a Urus back home, you know, but he wanted the driver. He wanted a car with a driver, which, you know, a lot of people do. They don't want to be driving around, getting confused with the roads, and he has got training to go to and like massage therapy and all that stuff. So he's happy, we're happy, you know. He came through the showroom. All my staff are super happy. They all took photos. They're going crazy over it. So every time someone usually comes to Dubai, they usually come to us. Now that high season just started, so, you know, everyone's already reaching out to me. We had Rick Ross last week. We've got all the new artists coming through. So yeah, we're actually excited. This season's going to be a crazy season. We need to get to the new showroom ASAP.
I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. I go to war for what I love until the death of me. You quitting in the first is not a threat to me. Because what break me is what makes me, it's my destiny. I know we heard it all before, but let me
So they say car business is easy. I'm here right now outside of Dubai Police at Emirates Auction, where we just got out the GT3RS from the impound station. It has been with them for roughly 84 days. So if we take a close look at the car, you can see it's pretty banged up. The rims are gone, damaged, airbags are all out. Front left rim is and the wheel are completely out of the car. Thankfully, the chassis and the engine look intact as of right now. But we do have to, you know, later on take it to the garage to see if it's repairable or not, or we'll have to write it off as a complete loss. We'll know within this week, hopefully. As it stands right now, it doesn't look that great, but hopefully some good news will come out of it and we'll be able to have this bad boy back on the street again.
So McKean just called me. He told me that the GT3RS came back from the impound yard. He said it's been about 85 days inside the impound yard, so I haven't seen the actual car. He did have a massive accident. Just look at that. Beautiful car, gone, shattered. Look, at the end of the day, as long as the guy's okay, that's all that matters. I think this is definitely a total loss. From the impact, the rim has broken. This is really major. Quarter panel, glass, door, side skirt, bit of the parts here. So we had the Porsche white GT3RS caught on fire, had a massive accident. We're still waiting for the insurance. This one's been 85 days in the impound yard, and while it's in the impound yard, you can't even actually file a claim because they wait for the investigation to be over. So we're still waiting for this one to be paid out for. The Porsche Blue GT3, we got paid out 1 year later, and he lost control. He fell asleep on the wheel while he was driving back from the desert that we have, the camp.
How long does it take for the insurance to pay you out usually?
It depends on the company. Now with a different company, so the insurance company, you should be done in about 90 days, maybe 120 days. Why does it take so long? They get their investigators out, they check everything, and they just like, you know, delay tactics. It's normal. This is our first claim that we've had for the year. A lot of people say, you know, I'll be happy that I have a total loss and I'll make money out of it, but they don't understand the story behind it. So for example, say your insurance policy per year is 5 million dirham. You've exceeded that 5 million dirham, they don't want you as a customer because you're actually a loss for their company. So if you've got like this, for example, is like 1.3 million, for example, and 2-3 other cars, you already passed 5 million. Automatically, the insurance don't want you anymore. You get kicked out, you go to another insurance company. They want your profit and loss ratio from last year. And again, they see it, they're like, we don't want you either, you're a loss to us, we can't have you. So look, it is a high demand car. It's not gonna stop us from buying another one. Just very sad. They are unique cars, they are beautiful. Especially this one, this is fully loaded. You've seen it's got the carbon seats, it's like fully carbon exterior and interior. We already got a black one now. We're gonna just change the color because obviously in Dubai, people like the bright colors. This is the nicest GT3RS that I've had in the fleet, especially in the acid green. Everyone loved this. Fortunately, it's gone. Rest in peace, Porsche GT3RS. I'm gonna have to contact the insurance company now and get the claim processed and then just wait for our money. But in the meantime, I'm gonna buy another one. And this time I was thinking maybe do an orange, like a burnt orange or something else. If you guys recommend a nice color for the Porsche GT3RS, put it in the comments below. Actually, on another note, my phone's there. Porsche contacted me today and they were asking me if we want any new cars for the next year. And they told me we can order a GT3 and we'll have it by January, February next year. And they've got 11 Cayennes in stock if you want some Cayennes. So I have a good relationship with Porsche in the Middle East. They look after us.
They rent out the cars and they're happy with it. They don't mind like Ferrari.
Nah, Porsche's okay. Porsche's okay. It's under rent-a-car. It goes through warranty phases, no issue at all. When the build is very good, they should be able to give it to a rent-a-car with confidence. So when you hear like, oh, we don't sell to rent-a-car, why? Is because people are going to thrash that product. Like Apple gives insurance on their phones, you get me? Apple warranty, for example, or Apple Care. Doesn't matter who's using it, whether it's a call center or whether it's a person or whether, you know, like it's for work or not work. So it shouldn't really matter if you're renting it or not, you know what I mean? So if you have a really good product, you shouldn't have an issue giving it to a rent-a-car. I see it that they see it as a little bit different, as that it makes their product look cheap because you can actually rent it. But I see it as different. For example, you're in a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, you drive it, your motivation is to go and work hard and try and earn one or have one. So you're going to buy one. So obviously the sales go up. Now, for example, every time I rent out the McLaren Artura to people, they come back and tell me, man, it drives way better than a Huracan. And they love it for some reason. Or even the 750S, for example. So what does that do? They go to McLaren, they buy a car. So we had 2 or 3 of our clients that have actually rented cars from us, ended up buying our car or made us ordering my car. Of course, if you drive something, you're going to like it. And I have another friend who was here yesterday, went and put a deposit on a GT3RS, 40,000 dirham, just to take it for a test drive. And the dealership told him you can only take it around the block. He's like, I want to go on the freeway. Why did I give you 40K for? They're like, no, we can only go around the block. And out of that 40,000 dirham, he asked for it back. They told him 14 days till it hits his account. So he goes, you know what? You've lost me as a client. I don't want the car anymore. Although if we had it here, he can drive it, test drive it for a whole day. You like it, you go and buy it. So usually, this time I'm doing it on camera, but I always read my YouTube comments. And I'm going to post you guys more videos. I just want to know what you like more, whether it's business content, whether it's the lifestyle content side of things, the travels, the car related stuff, the actual rent-a-car business kind of stuff. Put it in the comments below. I will read it in the next episode. That way I can deliver you guys 2 or 3 more episodes per week. The thing is with me, I'm always busy, and at the same time, like I see these cars every single day. So sometimes when I shoot something, I might think it's a little bit boring to post. But then again, I see you guys loving this type of content, and this is like maybe 30% of what really goes down in the showroom. Please upload more often. The best YouTuber, love from Sydney, Australia. You know, shout out to everyone from Sydney. You know, I was born and raised in Sydney. I miss that place. I'll be there next year, 2026. Definitely coming down for a visit. I'm going to shoot a lot of crazy car content when I'm there. I'll probably ship one of my crazy cars down there and use it for like a week or 2. And then another person here, I rented a couple of cars from you, including the purple 750S. I gotta say, service was top notch, like no other rental company in Dubai. That, hats off to you, bro. So if you want to see more videos, subscribe. We want to hit 1 million subscribers. And look, another guy here, for example. Hi, Ahmed, I love your channel. You're an amazing, inspirational story. So I'm glad I inspire people, and that's what I do my content for. We are hiring more videographers and more people that specialize with YouTube. So if you guys are one of those people out there, send a CV to us or reach out to us through the comments, and you know, my team will reach out to you.